And what up, everybody? Welcome back to Fro Publications YouTube channel. This channel we talk about zines and DIY publishing. And today we're going to get into some zine reviews. We will be reviewing Reptile House Comix issue number 3, number 4, and number 5. I've been a little backed up on those zines right there, but today I binged them and absolutely love Reptile House Comix. Can't say enough good things about them. But every issue, because it is a zine anthology, is kind of like Feral Comix, which I guess I should plug myself in. Give me 1 second. Latest issue of Feral Comix, issue number 11, is out. If you guys are interested, please let me know. Go ahead and hit up the big cartel link in the show notes. And this print run, it keeps getting larger and larger. We started off with maybe selling 6 issues a month, up to 40. And this month, I'm printing out 100 copies of issue number 11. So I'm really happy about that. So you guys want a copy, go ahead and check out the link in the show notes. Don't forget, we also do yearly subscriptions for 20 bucks. But going back to my point, with every anthology, I feel like each issue should vary and the artists should vary and the story should vary. And so some issues you're going to like more than others, but also some issues will have things that call out to you more than other things call out to you. So like, that's how I size it up, man. Like for me, anthologies is a moment where I can peep out new artists, different art styles, and really just see how different people are playing with the medium. And I enjoy that shit. So let's go ahead and get into Reptile House Comix now. So here we go, you guys. These are the last 3 issues of Reptile House Comix that I got. Issue 3, 4, and 5. And so we're going to go ahead and start with issue number 3. So issue number 3 came out really strong. And this right here definitely was the strongest one that I saw from Rob Wood's Land of the Dead. And it's just strong, man. It's very, very stylized, very subversive. It reminds me of a lot of the comics that I've read, kind of like War on the Block. I don't know if you guys have read that or seen my review of it, but it's a very political story about the gentrification of New York. And this reminds me a lot of it. But I don't remember the name of the artist, so for all I know, Rob Wood could be the creator of that comic as well. But I love this art style. And he has other works that come up in some of the other Reptile House Comix. But this was the first one that really caught my eye right here. After that, Mechanical Pencil Girls comic in this issue came out hella strong. And this is it right here. Boom. I know you guys recognize that fella. Just fucking strong, man. Hella strong storytelling, very stylized, surreal kind of art. Fucking loved it. So those were the 2 comic stories that really stood out to me in issue 3 of Reptile House Comix. And so let's go ahead and go to number 4. So here goes issue number 4. And in all honesty, this issue right here, you can kind of tell that the Reptile House Comix team may have been in a pinch. Because besides this beaver story, it seems to be nothing but splash pages. And I feel like they were trying to make that quarterly. Well, they didn't try. They made that quarterly print. But for the most part, as you can see, it's a lot of, besides Mechanical Girl Pencil. But not too many comics in it. A lot of splash pages almost. As you can see. But Bloodhorn, and Bloodhorn is the reason why I'm hooked on Reptile House Comix. And I know that Nick Bunch, the creator of Bloodhorn, has just dropped Bloodhorn's first, I guess, issue of just the Bloodhorn. I haven't got it because I'm wondering if it's collecting the story of Bloodhorn through the Reptile House Comix. Because if it is, then I already have it. But I want to show some of the stuff that just makes me love his art. Look at this page right here. Look at this double page spread, man. Fucking amazingly done. Reads diagonally. It's fucking great, man. I love this. And there's another lettering. I love the way he does the lettering. Incorporates that into like each letter becoming its own panel almost. It's fucking so good, man. God damn, Nick Bunch, you're fucking really good at that shit. And then we got issue number 5, which issue number 5 has a lot of the usual suspects, a lot of great stuff. But one of the people that really stood out to me in this issue, and I have to find it, was Derek Jones. And with this sci-fi art and story. And it's called Today and Every Day After. And it's a really good story, man. I'm really digging it. It really has that kind of like sci-fi noir kind of feel So like if you're into Blade Runner, like I'm into Blade Runner, I think this is something that you will connect with because he's kind of like a soldier out of place. They kind of allude that he might not be kind of a very trustworthy narrator to the story, but nonetheless, it just seems like a soldier who might be dealing with PTSD, who obviously has some skeletons in the closet and is part of this fascist state that's killing anarchists. So, for me as an anarchist, I had to love it. So that's my hot take on issue number 3, 4, and 5 of Reptile House Comix. I believe they're on issue 6 now, and like I said, Bloodhorn has its own individual issue out by Nick Bunch. Must read, man. Bloodhorn is a fucking hit. But yeah, man, as always, the information and the links for Reptile House Comix will be in the show notes so that you guys can check them out. And once again, the link to Feral Publications' Big Cartel Shop, where you can get the latest issue of Feral Comics. You can get any back issues that we have, as well as the yearly subscription will also be in the show notes for you guys to peep out. Beyond that, man, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Lates.